I'm back here again. This time I figured, okay, wait. I don't know if any of y'all, hold up. Okay, that's being a nuisance. That's the refrigerator. So I don't know if any of you guys ever had leftover oatmeal. Okay, the other day I had a lot of leftover oatmeal and I didn't know what to do with it. So it was a channel. It was good. And I just looked at it. Anyways, I'll link it at the bottom once this goes off. I'll link the where I got the recipe at the bottom. Was it Good News Recipes? I'll leave it at the bottom where I got the recipe, or kind of where I loosely did the recipe off of. But yeah, your oatmeal can turn into this. Yes. You can turn that oatmeal into bread. Leftover oatmeal, you could turn it into bread. So last night, what I did with the oatmeal was I needed, I had 3 cups of leftover oatmeal. I had quite a bit more than that, but 3 cups of leftover oatmeal. I put yeast in it, 2 teaspoons of yeast, 2 cups of water, and a fourth cup of sugar, and then I poured it into the container of oatmeal, mixed that up, and then let that bubble and sit. While that's bubbling and sitting, I went over and got flour. I measured out 4+ cups of flour. That's what the ingredients said. Although with this recipe, I ended up needing way more cups of flour than I thought. I think I used about 6 cups of flour, as the dough just kept staying sticky and kept going. So I just kept adding flour. And it was like 6.5. Yeah, roughly about that. I just kept adding flour until I had enough. And then I had to split these into 2 bowls. So I'm going to deal with one of them today just to kind of show you what the process of like what the dough looks like afterwards. And oh yeah, and then after, let me get flour while I'm sitting here waiting. Yeah, but after I did that and I let that sit and bubble, and then I got the flour and then the salt, make sure it's all good and appropriate. After I got the salt and everything together, boy, we are in business. So here's the baby right here. She is looking nice. We let her sit overnight. I let her sit in the fridge overnight for a bit. And then after she sat in the fridge overnight for a bit, then this morning when I went and I started prepping everything, I moved it over to the microwave because the microwave had that light. And it's a easy way just to kind of pump up your bread, let it rise. So right now what I'm about to do is I'm about to turn this bread out. We're gonna get our, I'm gonna dust this a little bit. Hi. What is this? Darfy? Hi. Says he. LOL. If you see the, oh, I see it. Hi. How are you? Are you doing good today? Hope you're having a good morning. Or where you're from. Or hopefully it's good over there. So I'm about to live script. This is live, first time live. Well, second time live. I just did a few chords. So this is live, and light Langton plays is A&O. I don't know what A&O means. And then Daffy said recorded, check. I don't know what that means, but hey, what's up? So anyways, I'm taking this dough and I'm rolling it into some flour. Can y'all see that? I'm rolling it into some flour and I'm just gonna get it going. We're just gonna knead the dough in. They're having like a whole conversation right here. What's it called? LinkedIn plays like bra. Cool, cool. Anyways, I'm getting this dough coming in. Dusty, hi, Dusty. Langton plays. I don't know if you're talking to me. I don't do Roblox. Roy Pickle Frog. Roy Pickle Frog, hi. How's it going? What's up? Welcome. Right now, we're making oatmeal bread dough for all y'all just coming in. This is if you have leftover oatmeal, I'll re-say it again. You have leftover oatmeal, your oatmeal can turn into dough, guys. You have, all you got to do is take it. Like I said again, yo, bro, it is relaxing. It is what J. Edgar Hoover. It is relaxing, like, bro. So, like, if you got leftover oatmeal, what I said before, I had 3 cups of oatmeal, leftover cooked oatmeal that I had from the night before. I put some yeast in there, some sugar, water, let that bubble and sit and rise, and then I mixed out a whole bunch of flour, and you mix and knead until you get this beautiful dough. We let it sit in the fridge overnight for a bit, and this morning I let it finish rising in the microwave. So now I'm here and we're about to chop this sucker up. So taking the dough. Oh, that fan from Kerala. Oh, wait, where's that at, yo? Nice to meet you. Thank you. Where is Darby? Where's that from? Let us know. Like, that's amazing. So I'm separating the dough right now. So I like, yeah, everybody use their handy dandy stuff. India, oh my gosh. Nice to meet you from India. Oh, and Dusty, you're from Canada. Yo, I'm in Canada right now too, bro. Yay. Yay. I'm here right here. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm in Canada too. So, like, here we are. So now we got our 4 dough balls. And now what I'm about to do is I'm about to start rolling them. Some of them I'm about to turn into little bread doughs, because I like little separate doughs. And some of them I'm going to turn into little knots for anybody else that's going on there. Oh, man, dude. I hope you feel better. Like, Dusty, I hope you feel better. You know? Make sure you take your vitamins and stuff. You said J. Edgar Hoover, Canada. Just immigrated from the U.S. Thank God. Ah, dude. Don't talk about my country. I love my country. It's amazing. It's amazing. Hey, my kids just woke up. Hey. No, yeah. But I'm about to turn this into the bread flour. The land of diversity. You talking about America? Yeah, America's diverse, bro. Like, yo, that's my ish. Don't speak on that country. That's my ish. Anyways, here we are. We're making these into little dough balls. The next dough that I'm doing, I'm going to make them into bigger dough balls. So for now, we just got little ones. And I'm kind of just shaping them for a bit. I'm doing the shape like you flatten it a little bit and then you roll it. You roll it to make kind of this little, I don't know, long line. And then I place it. And then afterwards, we're going to get our, it snowed yesterday. Oh, bro, you must be over there on the Toronto area, or you're in the middle. I'm over here. Well, we're on the West Coast. It's rainy. Dude, J. Edgar, yes. Bread is always better. You can't help. Oh, you in Alberta. Alberta is like close to, that's what's up. Alberta's nice, man. I mean, other than the snow and, you know, sorry, you guys, but Alberta's nice stuff. I don't have enough internet to watch your live, but I subscribed you. Hope we could see each other again. Oh, yay. Cool. Like, you know, come back to the channel. Hopefully I see you again, too. Thank you for showing, and thank you. Great. Have a great rest of the day. Now, hold on one second. I'm about to get this container so we can put the bread on there, and then I'm going to have to let that rise further. While I'm letting that rise, I'm going to go get the other bread that I'm doing, and then we're going to do that again. Hold up. So, I'm gonna use the circle one this time. So we're gonna have our bread here. Some parchment paper. I'm gonna throw some. Is this a cooking class? Not necessarily. It's not a cooking class. It's pretty much lessons that I've learned to make. I get excited and I just want to share it with people. And like, if you take something from it, cool. If you don't, cool. Doesn't mind me. But I'm thinking somebody might want to know about it. Like, who doesn't have leftover oatmeal that they have lying in the fridge? And if it's just me, then that sucks. But if it's not, then you know what else you can do with it. Like, why not? Share the ideas. So, I'm placing... what time is it? Wait. Shoot, what is the time right now? 7:30 right now. What's the ratio of oatmeal to flour? Okay, so for this one, I did 3 cups of oatmeal. 2 teaspoons of yeast. So you're gonna need that much. And then the flour depends, because if the weather is warm or whatever, you might need a little bit more flour because your dough just gonna keep doing this. So yesterday was warmer in the house, so I had to use way more flour. So I used like 6 cups of flour, when really the last time I did it, I only did it was like about 4 to 5 cups of flour. This time I had to use 6, almost 7 cups of flour for this one, but I made a lot more bread, so I think it's a win-win. An hour ahead. Yeah, you're in the middle, dude. I'm like all the way on the end. All right, now I'm about to take my little knife and start scoring these, and then I'm gonna place these over to the side so that they can prep in the oven. I have a convection oven, so it can finish proofing and rising in there. So I'm gonna just give these a couple of little scores. Just a few little scores right here. Ain't nothing fancy if you want to get the fancy. So add flour till you get this right. Yes, exactly. Sometimes if the heat's too much, it keeps like, just keep absorbing more. I'm just like, dang. So yeah, keep adding until you get the consistency where it's not sticking on your hands anymore, and it's like a bouncy, nice consistency. So this is my scoring. I don't know if y'all can see that. Hold up. The scoring. Look at that. So we're going to place you over to the side so she can do her work. I'm just going to place her inside the convection. She can do her thing and rise. All right. And then what else? You like cooking? I like cooking too. I really do. Especially when you have a big family and then everybody likes to eat and cook. Shoot. And with the prices of food nowadays, I love cooking. Cooking is amazing. You gotta love cooking. Anyways, so here's the next dough that I have. Right here. That's the next dough. Like literally, honestly, it does a lot. Like when you add that flour, it might have been a lot, but I got a lot of dough. So that means I don't have to make bread for a minute. Let's see. Are you in an Airbnb? No, I'm not. This is my apartment. I'm strategically standing here very close so y'all don't see the crap that I have in the background. Yeah. So no, this is my apartment. I do everything from here. Once we get to that Airbnb time thing, yeah, I'll let y'all know if I'm in an Airbnb cooking. So we're going to put some flour here, dust this off, and we're going to turn this bread into here again. So yes, see this one right here. This one is still, if you don't notice, it's still very sticky. And you see how sometimes the heat, so now I'm glad I got some extra flour. We're going to have to knead this in so it can absorb the rest of that and keep going. What'd you say? J. Edgar. I've got an old-fashioned wood stove. Cooking with cedar, spruce, and birchwood. Bro, dude, like you got the best. Like that's that old school cooking. And on top of that, electric bill is top. And your food's going to have that wood flavoring to it. Man, good for you. That's the goal. That's the goal right there. So right now, this thing is still very wet. So what I'm gonna just do is I'm just go in and knead. You just keep adding flour and kneading until it turns into like, what's it called? Until it's the consistency where I touch it and it's not sticking to my fingers. That's where we want to do. And I want to touch it for quite a bit of time without it sticking to my fingers. So we're just gonna keep rolling and getting this going. Just kind of moving it. So this one. A little bit more flour. She wasn't that bad. She just needed a little bit. What's your favorite thing to make? Okay. Right now, bread. Only because I found multiple ways of making bread. I ended up making what's it called? It started with the unleavened bread where I was making just little breads without like adding yeast in it, and then I found I can make bread from beans, and then I found I can make bread from oatmeal, and then I'm just like, bro, I can make bread out of everything. So bread for now is the first thing I like making. Got to get the fire going and start my thing. You have an old stove, so you have to do a lot more work, bro. But that means you got like a smooth, slower way of living. So I love everything about it. You have a great day, great vibes. I hope I see you soon again. Peace out, have fun, and make a great day. Okay. So what we're doing, we are going to keep kneading this until it turns into a ball. And right now we got one. So we got one. So this is our baby right here. She's pretty. She's a pretty one. What we're going to do is take this out, cut this in half, cut this in half. Yeah, this is going to be, this one is a short live. I'm keeping this simple because I also have to get off and go. I get my kids prepped for school, so like, yeah, but right now we're just gonna get, because I had to share this about the bread flour. This is amazing. I mean, not the bread flour, the oatmeal. I'm just laying in bed feeling crappy. Aw, don't feel crappy, bro, but I'm glad you're staying here watching the show, because then that means you might be feeling bad, but at least virtually someone is making you a meal.
Trump one.
So great. And now what I'm about to do is I'm about to score this bread too, and this bread is going to go in here. Actually, no. This one I think I'm going to do knots, because that one seems big enough to do this. I'm going to do knots with this one. So this one will be great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start, I'm going to turn these into knots, because the kids and everybody loves the knots. So we're going to do that. Let me get this. Y'all be like, where's she pulling out all these containers? Under everywhere. Yo, here we go. So, how I make my knots. Don't twirl it. That's the first step. Number 2, get some flour. Do your surface. Number 3, roll your bread until it's a long little line. And then what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it around our fingers. And I'm going to pull it through the hole. Okay, that one turned out kind of ugly, but it was good enough. Let's make sure our next one does good. Here, let's try this again. Normally it turns out pretty good. Okay, let's go. So, here we go. Have it, wrap it around, go in, there we go. Make our knots. And then when it rises, it's going to turn into this beautiful, see, you have the top, looks like a little pig in the blanket. And then once it goes into the oven, it's going to poof up and become very beautiful. So we have that there. And then, so we have some knots going on here. And I'm going to stop talking just for a little bit so I can get faster at this. And then after this, we'll go on to the next step. That bread should be proofed, and then we'll be having this bread to go in and proof, and then the rest of it will go into the oven to bake. Go into the oven to bake. Man, I think that's cool that Home Dude had a wood burning oven. I need to get one of those. Like, that's nice. But that's when you get to off-grid living. For me, at least. For me. That's when you get to off-grid living. So, here we go. Just keep going in. We're going to make those. So, bear with me. I'm about to make quite a few of these. And then we'll move on to the next segment. And if y'all hear my kids in the background, they're up. They're getting ready. So, yeah. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Man. Dude. Do you was it Dusty? Do you enjoy the snow in Alberta? How is it up there? Is it nice? I don't know if we're live stream. We talk back to each other. I don't know. Is it nice up there? Is it cold snow? Wet snow? Anyways, here we go. Keep making these, and our balls are going pretty nice. And then so, all right, we're getting there. This tray is almost filled up. Let's see, 4, 8, 12, 16. We probably can get 20 on here. See if we can get 20 on here. And that's perfect because you don't have to make bread for the rest of the week. Like that's nice. Nor do you have to go out and buy it. All right, here we go. I know it's like the funniest way of doing it, but here we go. And then whatever's left over with the rest of this bread, that is about to just turn into a loaf. Why not just have a little random loaf there? And then that's it. So then you have some rolls. You have the actual bread. You have, yeah. And this will go with the meal I've been preparing. So like yesterday I made black beans with potatoes and carrots. And then I made some rice. So now, and I made a big pot of it. So now I can add the freshly made bread to it. And the last video I did, I just prepped a whole bunch of meat for burgers and everything else. So some of this bread will be used for those burgers. So yeah, we're trying to keep it as natural as as natural as we possibly can. And for now, just so we don't add any extra additive ingredients to our stuff, I just like to make things from scratch just to kind of make, life a little bit easier. I don't have to wonder what's inside my food and stuff because I know what I put in there. So, and I know my children are eating good, and I know my family is eating good, so I'm not tripping about it. I love it. See. Thank you, and again, thank you for everybody tuning in. Like, it's honored that y'all are here, and I'm glad, and hopefully we can have more lives together. So, right now, hello. Watch, in a second I'm about to show you what I got going on, because she is looking beautiful. Alright, let's keep going. Ooh. 2 more for this tray. Okay. So I have enough for a roll. Literally, what's left over is a roll. But here we go. There we go. And this is pretty much the prep process, because if I leave y'all here any more time today while y'all waiting for that bread to go in, we're going to be baking all day. So We ain't gonna do that all day. I ain't gonna hold you there. But I really wanted to show y'all this process of making that you can turn oatmeal into bread. Like, this is, and it tastes phenomenal. Like, my children and everybody loves it. It's amazing. This is what my bread rolls looks like. So she's about to go inside too. We're gonna put her in the proofer too. Ooh. And my bread is still proofing up. So this little roll, I'm honestly just about to roll you up, put some slashes on it, and then I'm gonna stick you in there too. And then that will kind of be the end of my little short live stream, to be honest, because like, yeah, I gotta get class ready and I gotta get all that stuff ready to go too. But this is just something, I'm just gonna make this into a really big roll. There you go. So I got my little roll. And then, so this is what the bread kind of looks like when it starts proofing. I'm gonna let it proof a little bit more, but this is what we're getting right here. She's looking lovely. She's looking lovely. Yeah, that's what we're getting. And if you check back on my page later, after, I'm going to show pictures of what the bread, or probably do like a video of what the bread looks like after it's done baking or whatever, so you can see. I'll give the reaction video and the actual video that I'm edit. It won't be live. There's no point of going on live just to show you the bread. But yeah. When I come back, I'll make a video of what the bread looks like afterwards, and I'll post it on there for later so y'all can see. But for now, that is it for here. I'm glad y'all stayed here on the process of the oatmeal bread, and I'll see y'all later. Stay peaceful, homemakers. This is Talisa from Peaceful Homemaker. Join back again soon. Bye.